The great debate, cats versus dogs. Hey there, animal lovers. It's Ellen, and you know me, always up for a good laugh and a little friendly competition. Today we're diving into the age-old debate that's divided households and sparked endless conversations. Cats versus dogs. Which furry companion reigns supreme? Is it the playful pup, always ready for a game of fetch? Or the independent feline strutting around with an air of elegance? Get ready to unleash your inner animal advocate as we explore the hilarious and heartwarming world of these beloved pets. Let's settle this debate once and for all. This debate is older than time itself. Okay, maybe not that old, but it feels like it. People have been arguing about cats and dogs since forever. Are you a cat person? You know, someone who loves a good cuddle on the couch, a furry friend who purrs you to sleep? Or are you a dog person, someone who loves walks in the park, a loyal companion who greets you at the door with a wagging tail? It's a tough choice, right? That's why this debate never gets old. But hey, maybe we can shed some light on the subject. Let's jump into a little story, shall we? Picture this, a sunny afternoon, birds chirping, a gentle breeze rustling through the trees. In a cozy little house with a big backyard lived two furry friends, Max, the golden retriever, and Mittens, the Siamese cat. Now Max was the epitome of a dog. He loved to play fetch, chase squirrels, and greet every passerby with a wag of his tail so powerful his whole body wiggled. Mittens, on the other hand, was a picture of feline grace. She preferred leisurely naps in sunbeams, batting at dangling toys with a flick of her paw and observing the world from her perch on the windowsill. Their personalities were as different as night and day, but somehow they lived together in a strange, sometimes harmonious, often chaotic balance. Max lived for adventure. Every walk was an expedition, every stick a potential treasure. His enthusiasm was contagious, his energy boundless. He'd bound through the backyard, a furry tornado of joy, leaving a trail of drool and scattered toys in his wake. One time he brought home a garden gnome, don't ask. But beneath that goofy exterior was a heart of gold. Max was loyal, loving, and always eager to please. He lived for belly rubs, head scratches, and the occasional stolen treat. Don't tell. Section 5. Mittens, the independent feline. Mittens, however, was the queen of her domain. She moved with an air of elegance and aloofness, her emerald eyes observing everything with a regal air. She preferred her affection in measured doses, a gentle purr as she rubbed against your leg, a slow blink of her eyes to say, "You're tolerated." Her favourite pastime? Napping, of course. She had a knack for finding the most comfortable spots in the house. A sun-drenched patch of carpet, a pile of freshly folded laundry, much to the homeowner's dismay. But despite her independent nature, Mittens possessed a quiet charm. She was a master of the slow blink, the head boop, the subtle gestures that melted even the coldest hearts. Section 6. A study of contrasts. Their differences often led to hilarious situations. Max, ever the social butterfly, would try to engage Mittens in a rousing game of chase. Mittens, ever the dignified lady, would respond with a disdainful flick of her tail and disappear to the top of the bookshelf, leaving Max barking at the air. One memorable afternoon, Max, in his exuberance, accidentally knocked over Mittens' carefully constructed tower of cat toys. The look she gave him could have melted steel, yet, despite their contrasting personalities, they shared a strange sort of bond. Max, with his boundless energy, brought a spark of chaos and laughter into Mittens' world, and Mittens, with her quiet wisdom, offered Max a sense of calm amidst the chaos. Section 7. Harmony and chaos. It wasn't always pretty. There were scratched furniture, chewed slippers, and the occasional standoff over a particularly tempting sunbeam. But somehow it worked. They learned to coexist, to appreciate their differences, and maybe, just maybe, even enjoy each other's company, because at the end of the day, whether you're a cat person or a dog person, one thing remains the same. The love of a furry friend brings joy, laughter, and a whole lot of love into our lives. So who wins the ultimate showdown? It's a tie. Cats and dogs, each with their unique quirks and charms, have a special place in our hearts. Section 8. The verdict, it's up to you. Well, folks, there you have it. The age-old debate of cats versus dogs continues. But one thing's for sure, both these furry friends have a special way of stealing our hearts. Whether you prefer the playful antics of a dog or the independent spirit of a cat, there's no denying the joy and companionship these animals bring into our lives. So, what do you say? Are you team cat or team dog? Let's hear it. Section 9. Share your furry faves. Head down to the comments section and let us know which side you're on. Share your hilarious pet stories, adorable photos, and let's celebrate the furry friends who make our lives so pawsome. Until next time,